Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Funny title, I'm glad you like the title. You can hear me, yes, yeppers, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Guys, we were playing Yakuza Kiwami well before it comes out, which is awesome. I'm going to try to show you guys what I can without spoiling anything. So I've played to a point in the story where I finally have access to all of Kamurocho and can kind of just run around and show you guys stuff. And yeah, it's really cool. I played a tiny bit of the import version, but not enough to make an informed opinion. And spending a little bit more time with the North American version, there's a lot of stuff in it. They take a lot from Zero and put it into Yakuza Kiwami in a cool way. So it's using, basically, if you're familiar with the graphics of Yakuza 0, it will look very, very similar here. Good old Kazuma in the flesh, running around. But what's different, one of the things that is different, is abilities. Unlike Yakuza 0, for those of you that are familiar, where you spend a bunch of money to upgrade different styles, here, like Yakuza 1, you have Soul, Tech, and Body. Soul increases your heat action prowess, Tech lets you learn new moves, and then Body increases both your HP and power. So those are all from Yakuza 1, and they use an experience system here. So as you beat up dudes and eat food, you'll get experience. And that green bar at the top, see how it says 2? I have 2 experience points that I can spend. And if I go here, I can do weave away from the enemy, and I can spend 1 of my experience points to get it. And that's how it works. Take back this. I don't know what that trophy is, but I just got a trophy. Another cool thing, you might notice that there is a 4th, basically, skill tree here. And this is the dragon skill tree, so this is new. There is one of the biggest features of Yakuza Kiwami is the Majima Anywhere system. And basically, as you're running around, you have a random chance to run into Majima, and he's going to be a lot tougher than your standard dude, and he gets increasingly difficult the more that you fight him. And as you defeat him, you gain new moves for your dragon style. That is how you learn the new moves for that style, which is pretty cool. Fixbane just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Fixbane. Majima actually just called me up on the phone and said to meet him at Millennium Tower, so we should go there. Majima is the new Mr. Shakedown? Kind of, yeah. It's kind of like that. It's sort of an evolved, more elaborate version of Mr. Shakedown. Before we check out Majima, though, let's go to the convenience store. Let's stock up on some stuff. Like Yakuza 0, like Yakuza 0, you also have a completion list as well, where when you do these tasks, talk to people 50 times, you'll get points. You can cash those points in for, like, long-lasting benefits, such as increased dashing and all that stuff, so... Pervasive, that's the word I was trying to think of. Let's find Majima, he's crazy now. Yes, so, as much as I am enjoying Yakuza Kiwami, if you are totally new to the series, I would still recommend starting with Yakuza 0. It will give you context for how these characters got to where they are, and basically how they reached their states in the world. Especially with Nishikiyama, who is an important character in this story and in Yakuza 0. One of the cool things that Yakuza Kiwami does is they've added certain scenes that particularly focus, at least what I've encountered so far, that particularly focus on Nishiki and sort of flesh out his storyline. And those scenes were not in the original game, and so that's really cool. Ludo Ender, working my way through the Easy 11 backlog. Yeah, I'm still recovering from Easy 11. Thank you so much for the continued support. Ludo Ender, here are some sofas for you. We're getting in a fight right now. So we can show off the different styles. What's nice about Yakuza Kiwami is you start with all 4 styles immediately. So we got Brawler, which is equipped right now. You've got Beast, Rush, and Dragon. Brawler is basically your standard one. It's good in most situations. Of course, you have heat actions. You also have ultimate heat actions or Kiwami heat actions against like bosses. They'll get put into this state where they'll have a color, and if you are in Climax heat mode, you can do a super move, and each of the styles has its own super move, and that's pretty cool. And if you don't take advantage of it, they'll recover health, which is interesting. Let's sort our inventory, shall we? We got too much stuff all over the place. There we go. Dragon style you had to unlock in 0. Yeah, I mean you had to unlock most of the styles in 0. So what I figured we'd do is we'd go check out Majima, see what he's up to. I've only done one Majima Anywhere fight, so I haven't messed with it all that much. I believe I'm on chapter 4. So maybe about 25% of the way through the total game. Coke Zero alert? No, that's my coffee. That's my big mug of coffee. Right, so Majima is in front of the Millennium Tower here. He told me not to bring any weapons or armor. Did he just call me Kiryu-chan? So Majima dresses up in a bunch of different outfits as well. He actually showed up during a story segment, and I thought that was pretty cool. Are you actually surprised? Yeah, actually I am. What the hell are you doing? Well, we heard rumors about a guy rampaging through town with a bat and dagger, so the Majima family is on the case. Do they have Money Island or managing a cabaret in this one? No, I do not believe so. You can go to a cabaret club and visit girls, but I don't think the management system is in this, at least not from what I've seen so far. Could be wrong, though. So, Kiryu-chan, I'm gonna have to pat you down to see if you're carrying any dangerous items. You really have that kind of authority? Of course I do. I ain't gonna let you off the hook just because I know ya. Now show me the goods. What do my possessions have to do with this? Shut up and spread them. You got anything you're trying to hide? Oh, perhaps you got a smut video hidden inside that jacket of yours. Sweet. I don't. Geez, fine. If I show you, you'll be satisfied, right? Well, well. Looks like you passed the inspection this time. Not even a damn smutty video. Can you wine and dine me first? Jeez. I told you I wasn't involved, didn't I? How boring. I even had my man give you a call and tell you to carry a dagger or a gun or something on you. I'd figure you'd try a stunt like this. Besides, I prefer to fight with my fists. You're the one who takes the armed approach. Huh? Damn it. You're off the hook this time. But next time, I'm gonna give you a proper reason to fight me. if I'd been carrying a weapon, that could have gone a lot worse. Okay, so Majima's happy that we weren't carrying a weapon. We didn't fight him there, though, which I thought we might. But if we keep running around, we might run into Majima. Basically, like an exclamation mark will appear on the screen, and we'll get into a fight with him. And if we... There's some abilities, like, whether you win or lose, you'll get them. And then there are some where I think you have to win. So if we look at the dragon skill tree here... like, fight against Majima in town a total of 10 times. Skill acquired regardless of the outcomes. And then, as you win, you'll rank up. Basically, in your Majima Everywhere rank. And so we want to reach rank F to get this. Rank E to get that. And so on and so forth. Have you seen Mr. Libido? I have not seen Mr. Libido. For the most part... Hold on one second. Let me punch these fools. Alright, let's try to get a little bit fancier. Are there anything that we can pick up? It doesn't look like it. Oh, we lost our heat. That's not good. I was going to lose it action. Rush feels really good! Said beast mode is out? No, beast mode is in. Uzi Suicide. Beast mode is totally in. We can show off beast mode in the next fight. Beast mode is probably my favorite style, actually. Why aren't you carrying a weapon around? You are Yakuza? So pretty early on, I haven't equipped a weapon. But if we find a weapon, we can definitely equip one. Will Peach Beach Splash get a full review? Probably not. Ben, I've been playing the new Hearthstone expansion. Did that just come out? And I love the Death Knight Heroes. That's cool, man. I wish I had more time for Hearthstone. I played a little bit yesterday. It was fun. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to check out the new expansion, but it seems really cool. The Death Knights are cool. Alright, so I'm going to show up Beast. So Beast is sort of your big heavy mode. When you guard, you just basically absorb hits like that. You have a roll that you can do. And then if you're already punching and you're near an item, you'll automatically pick up the item. You're much slower, of course, than other stances. But you're also just hype as hell. And look at this. Good times! So somebody was asking about Mr. Libido, and what I wanted to say is, for the most part, this seems like very much just a remake of Yakuza 1 with mostly the same story, the same sub-stories, and all of that stuff, with the big things being the Majima Everywhere system and the styles. Those are the two big things, but for the most part, a lot of the rest of it is just Yakuza 1. Which is kind of great that it's $30. Alright, so we can go and mess around. Like I said, I don't really want to do a story mission. I don't want to spoil things for you guys. Especially since we're not at the very beginning of the game. We're at Chapter 4. Is there anything I can pick up? Bikes. Okay, we can do that. So we'll pick that up. Crushing a bike on somebody's head. What's nice about the brawler style is you can counter attack. They kept locker keys, I like that. Yeah, they did keep locker keys. I actually haven't cashed in on any of the locker keys. Maybe we can go do that. Eating is really good. Not only does it recover health, but you also get some experience, which is good. And so, like, we've taken some damage, so let's go eat now. Let's go to do some Korean barbecue. And we'll get some experience for doing that. It's just a little thing to incentivize you to eat even further. There are a lot of boss in Yakuza. One thing that's nice though, if you play Yakuza 1, you know that there's quite a bit of loading, but like entering a fight. And here, I mean, it's pretty much instant. Like, it's nowhere near the weight that it was in Yakuza on PS2. So that's nice. Also, gameplay is 60 frames per second on Yakuza Kiwami, and then cutscenes. Ben, when's the last time you played Panzer Dragoon Saga? I've never played Panzer Dragoon Saga. I own it, but I haven't played it. Alright, so let's get some barbecue. What do we want? Do we want some salted tongue? Let's go big. Let's go as big as we can. Grade A harami. Alright. So we got 190 experience points there. Which is not bad. Which is not boy. Yeah, boy, treat yourself. That's right. When we're in Yakuza, we're gonna live it up. What do I have on my map? Is Majima gonna... I wonder if Majima's going to talk to me again if I go in front of the Millennium Tower. Let's find out, shall we? And we can also level up. Yeah, okay. So, in Climax heat mode, which is basically when it's glowing like this, we can mess up a dude using a one-handed blade like a knife, and you will encounter a fair amount of guys wielding knives, so this will be useful. So we're going to get that ability. Jamu, 0008, 9 months in a row. Thank you so much. Here's some selfies for you, and little Bossman. We gotta get Bossman to play Yakuza. Ben, what's in the arcade in this one? I actually don't know. I haven't been in the arcade yet. Ooh, we almost got hit and had our heat taken off. But then we came through it. Just from a control perspective, obviously it feels a lot like Zero, and it feels much better than the original Yakuza did. I'm just never gonna get sick of these actions. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen. Alright, so we've encountered a sub-story here. This is called the price of an F cup? Oh, I think we did this one during the stream. Uh-oh. We have a drunken lech. He wouldn't even fight us. That's how fierce the dragon is. Her name is Mai. Should we chill out with Mai? We should chill out with Mai. Hard to refuse a beautiful woman. Kazuma, you
美人だなん
charmer.
て。でもよかった。
Mine is pie. Has something in common with Mai from King of Fighters.
ここ私の行きつけの店なんです。お兄さんにも気に入ってもらえるといいですけど。私って酔うと男の人に甘えちゃうんですよね。
Is this what I think it is?
だから気をつ
Do
け
you guys
るよう
remember
には
this from the
してるん
stream?
ですけど、お兄さんみたいな人とだったら安心して飲めちゃうかも。私、男はやっぱり強くなきゃダメだと思うんです。その点、お兄さんは凄みもあるし、ワイルドだ
Why
し。
do I always fall into these kind of
なんか好きになっ
situations?
ちゃ
Why
い
does
そ
this always happen to me?
う。お兄さんはマイのことどう思います？
You'll get burned if you fall for me is pretty great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she takes advantage of us here, and then
危険な
we
感
have
じ。
to go confront her.
でももう手遅れかも。
It might be
だって
too
ほら
late.
体がこんなにほてってる。先に火をつけたのはお
Did
兄
they
さんの方なんだ
translate
からね。
Oni-san as nice guy? I'm not sure, did they? That's funny though if they did.
遠慮しないでね。マイのおごり乾杯しよう。二人の
Yeah, so there's something in my drink. I'm pretty sure.
今は飲む気分じゃないんだ。
え、どうしてマイと乾杯してくれないの？
お客さん、
Yeah, this guy's in on it.
女の子泣かしちゃいけねえんじゃねえのか。ここで飲まねえのは男じゃねえな。
お願いお兄さん、マイと乾杯しよう。
No, we're rejecting you.
今は飲む気分じゃないんだ。
おいお客さん、こっちもボランティアじゃねえんだ。あんた、飲みに来たんじゃねえのか？
ねえお兄さん、マスターもこう言ってるし、乾杯しよう。
No.
飲まないと言ったろ。
I really hope it'll just let me refuse this all the
ど
way.
うしても飲まないってのかい？
睡眠薬入りだな。
Yeah.
どうしたのお兄さん？
客を眠らせてぼってくる。マグロって言ったが、古い手だ。
Yeah, so the roofies in the drink.
人聞きの悪いこと言うね。
この女もグルだ。さっきの酔っ払いも。なかなか手が込んでるな。
あんまりわけわかんないこと言ってると。
なんだってんだ？
あんま荒っぽいのは趣味じゃねえんだけどな。
構うことはねえ。やっちまおう。
上等だ。
All right, here we go. Get funky. They don't actually say that, which kind of sucks. I wish they did. All right, so we want to use lots of weapons. Lots and lots of weapons. We can basically use this whole bar. Okay, we could have done better with that. We could have mashed a little bit harder there. Yeah! Oh, that was beautiful. There we go. Perfect. I love that they gave you so many things to pick up in that fight and just go nuts.
わかった。あんたの勝ちだ。もう勘弁してくれ。
口ほどにもねえな。
All bark and no bite.
はい。詐称ですが、ご迷惑料ということで。
That's a lot of money.
こんなもんで勘弁していただけないでしょうか。
Not a chance. Can't try to scam me.
もちろんこれだけじゃありません。お耳寄りな情報がありまして、あるラーメン屋の地下に。
Oh, yeah, yeah. We were searching for this casino for a long
出入り
time.
の合言葉は
Ask for
Hanchan
ramen,
ramen,
extra soup, side of half rice.
あとは店の主人が案内してくれますから。それじゃあ俺たちはこれで。
The secret
本当に
casino.
どうもすいませんでした。
Oh, look at all that experience. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wonder if that's a trophy just for that specific side story. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, let's look at our abilities. Slip past a guarding enemy's defenses, grab their face, then twist and stomp them into submission. Seems good. The heat gauge will rise when you skillfully evade enemy attacks in a calm state. That seems good. I like that. When your first attack after the start of a battle sends an enemy flying, the heat gauge will fill. That's good. 2. After grabbing an enemy, charge up a devastating attack. Okay, so I think... I think I want this. And then I don't really care about White Tiger Spirit, but I want the thing after. We want to raise that heat up as much as possible. Alright, let's go save. What do you say? Does anyone have any questions that I can answer about Yakuza Kiwami? Anything you want to see? People were wondering what's in the arcade. I actually don't know what's in the arcade for sure, and so I want to go check that out. Maybe that's where we'll go. Can't. Oh, I wish we could stream this for longer. I could stream this all day. But rules are rules. Batting cages? Sure, we can do batting cages. I actually did do a little bit of the batting cages last night when I was playing. Karaoke, do they in a stream? I have not done karaoke yet either, so we can check that out. I'm going to get ramen in Chinatown, in Houston, Ben. The stream is a perfect prep. Sure. Although I'm also upset because I haven't had ramen in time. Weeks. And I'm past due for some sujita. So I'm jealous. That's what I'm trying to say, is I'm jealous. Alright, let's see what's up with Majima. Stop in the name of the law, Kiryu-chan. Damn, it's Officer Majima. That laugh. That's such a good laugh. You can't escape from me. Time to check Kiryu-chan for any suspicious items. Spread him. Oh wait, so he's already done this. Is he just gonna keep checking me for goods? Is he just gonna keep running his hands all up on me? So Majima's the green highlight? Yeah. He's just in front of Millennium Tower here. Oh, actually, what I think it wants me to do, so he messaged me saying don't bring any weapons or armor. I think what I need to do to continue this story is to actually bring a weapon, get in a fight with him, and that will advance it. So that's what I need. I need to bring a weapon. And I don't believe I have any weapons right this second. We could go to the lockers and try to get some. If I can remember where the lockers are. But yeah, I think we are supposed to bring a weapon. So that's how that works. But let's go to the arcade.
Oh,
Did you ever look at the Mega Man boss Wheel Gator? Yeah, I did. I need to find copies of X7 and X8. I'm really curious about them. I'm on a Mega Man kick. I want to play through all of Legacy Collection 2, but I just don't know if and when I'll have time. The way they're talking about Pocket Circuit, but a man dressed in silly clothes? Why is that giving me deja vu? Pocket Circuit. Just a quick update for you guys. The rough draft, so I finished yesterday. I finished Trails in the Sky FC, the first chapter of Trails in the Sky. And I wrote the rough draft for the Don't Skip. And after I'm done streaming today, I'm going to just basically take another pass at that script, and then hopefully that will be up soon. We're kind of backed up on edits, so I'm not sure when it'll get out, but that is in the process. And then we've got a lot of reviews coming as well. Okay, so it looks like perhaps the only thing that we can play in this arcade, they're teasing us with Virtua Fighter, but I think the only thing that we can play is the claw machine, which was true in the original Yakuza 1 as well, I believe. Let's get an II if we can. I'm so bad at this game. Pocket Circuit Fighter, one of the best Yakuza characters of all time. We gotta do it then. The way it changes perspective. Alright, we can do this. Monkey Ball, isn't this in the 80s? No, this isn't in the 80s. Only Yakuza 0 is set in the 80s. This is, I think 10 years after Yakuza 0? I'm not exactly sure on the timeline. We get 2 more chances? We get 2 more chances? Okay, cool. I think that might be a little bit too far forward. Yeah, I was worried that was going to happen. So if I had just made it go back a little bit more, we would have had that one. Let's get the big guy. I don't know the big guy's name. But let's go for the big guy. That's one of the best / worst parts of reviewing Yakuza games is you spend, like, you'll have those moments where you're trying to get through the game and you're trying to do your due diligence and see as much as possible, and you have those review days where you're just like, oh man, I spent the whole day doing minigames and stuff. So we only got 1 prize there, but that's alright. What else can we see? Somebody had a request for the batting cages, which are Pocket Circuit Stadium. Pocket Circuit Racers compete there. Pocket Circuit Fighter. Gon. Okay, he did have a big G on his chest, so maybe that big guy was named Gon. The batting cages are right here. We're going to save real quick before we go further. Yakuza 1 is 1995. Thank you. Is 0 85 then? The batting cages are really fun. Actually, if we do super well in the batting cages, it will solve our weapon problem. Oops, I'm sorry, ladies. 1988. Okay. Thank you. If we do well in the batting cages, it'll solve our weapon problem. Because if you take a look at the prizes, so the S rank is 1,800 points. You get 100 points for each home run. So I think we can do this. We'll get a metal bat. Call Damiani. Yeah, Damiani, I'm not very good at the batting cages. Damiani's definitely better at them. Just watch the ball. Oh, God. Okay. I need to take a big sip of coffee. Watch the ball. When I first did this, I was moving the cursor around too much, and you definitely don't have to. Because it's naturally lined up with where you want to hit it. You always want to swing it a little bit later than you think. So there, it should have been a little bit later. There you go. Yeah. Always late. Points. Give me that metal bat. Yeah. So I was too early there. Not bad. Not bad. 1,400 more points to go. This is driving me crazy. This is too intense. So many balls! I really need a bonus. I need like some cushion. Too many balls. Hands are sweating. Give me a bonus! We did it! Yeah! Guys, that feels really good. I know it was the easy course, but that feels really good. Metal bat received! Yeah! Okay, now we can go fight Majima. Stellar Poonter, just subscribed with Twitch Prime, 11 months in a row. Thank you so much for the continued support. Download complete. Oh, I was really worried that I was going to choke at the last one. Here are some Sophies. And, man, look at Island Bloodworth here. I wish we all had Alolan versions. Guys, play Yakuza. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. I was worried jumping into Kiwami. I'm like, man, am I gonna feel Yakuza burnout? I don't. I don't feel the burnout. I'm enjoying it tremendously. Ben is ready for the hardest course now. We should try the harder ones and get our ass whooped. Actually, let's equip our weapon, shall we? The thing is I don't want to use that against regular dudes, so we'll wait to equip it until we get close to Majima. I can't, it's not yet. That's fair. That's fair. When does it come out? It's the 21st or the 24th? I should know this, and I don't. August 29th. That's too long. Why are you making the people wait? That's too long. Drone Cutter, 6 months in a row. Thank you so much. Here's some Sunny Ian for you. I do not love the PS4 save. Do we even save? It's fine. No, we should... do you ever get paranoid about saving? Where you'll save, and then immediately afterward, you don't know if you remembered if you saved or not, and so you'll save like 5 more times? I do that in pretty much every game. So the thing that's annoying about Yakuza is it has a regular save and then it saves your system data, and so you have to go through it twice. Not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, but still. See, I didn't want to use it against regular thugs. There are times where, like, I know I saved, and I do it again for no reason. It's just a strange OCD thing. I should have saved that cone for the heat action. Oh, there's another cone. Okay. There's another cone! Cone! This is a 1/2 HC. This is the closest, so that title that you see for the game, that's the closest I can get to Yakuza Kiwami. I didn't have Kiwami or Yakuza 1 on the game list, even though Yakuza 1 has been there before. So that was the closest I can get. Alright, let's equip this bat. And let's see what Majima does to us. Critical error, browsing PS2 whilst watching the stream. Thanks for costing me a career, Ben. I would feel bad if I didn't think this was a good video game. But I do think it's a good video game. Alright, let's see how this goes this time. This is some contraband shit. Kiryu-chan, you're out.
Huh?
Not good, Kiryu-chan. What are you thinking? Walking around in public with a dangerous item like this. As an officer of the law, I gotta make sure you pay for your crimes. It's in my very moral fiber. What? Then from the beginning you were trying to... I told you, didn't I? Oh wait, so did he take my metal bat? Oh, that would suck. If I can give you a prosper reason, you'll have to fight me. Fine then, bring it on. Did he take my bat? He took my bat! I worked so hard to get it! Okay, so it doesn't look like he has a ton of health. We'll just need to be careful here. Okay, so his bat swings can easily break our guard. Okay, so we're gonna have to dodge. Rush might be a good style here. That's so good. You get a lot of moves. Next time I get heat, I'm gonna try to pick up that item. That has so much range to it. That Slugger Majima style. Let's go ahead and use a Stamina X. So I think Rush is going to be better here, because we'll get consecutive dodges. Yeah, like that. We can get out of his wide swings. And then just go hard. Okay, so it wants me to be in beast mode here, but I don't have heat. Got heat too late. So he recovered health, which is no good. It's no good. We're gonna use another Stamina X. Where's that item? Pick up the item. I hope we get the bat back. But yeah, basically, the thing that I didn't really get to explain there, because it went by so fast, is you saw Majima kind of in the middle of the fight, kind of panting, slouched over. He was glowing with an aura. If I had heat with beast style there, if I had Climax, if I was in Climax heat mode, I could have gone up to him and done the beast style super move. Fighting was the only choice I had, but I haven't fought like that in a while. Yeah, it looks like you're on the way to regaining what you lost. All my hard work is paying off with sweet, sweet returns. But don't you get cocky. You ain't your old self by a long shot. Your 10-year gap was a massive ravine you still gotta cross. So Kazuma was in prison for 10 years, basically. And so Majima, the way they contextualizing Majima everywhere, is he's like, hey, you've been in the joint for 10 years. I'm gonna keep fighting you to increase your strength. And it's cool because as you beat him, like I said, you get more dragon-style moves. So you're gonna keep doing this? You're gonna keep fighting me? Damn straight, until I get the man worthy of being called the Dragon of Dojima that I want to fight. Then you're going to be in my sights. Seriously? Now how am I going to force you to fight me next time? Just the thought of it gets me fired up. Here's a point. Majima-san's constant interruptions are making me regain my old strength. Maybe these fights are inevitable. Still, if I ever plan on carrying a weapon, I better be careful so Majima-san doesn't find out. So I progressed toward a completion event, beat Slugger style Majima 10 times. So we're going to be fighting him a lot. Which is cool. Oh, and we're rank F now, which is cool. Essence of the Mad Dog Dagger. So there were a lot of good questions in chat. What have I missed here? Ben, what is one of your favorite Dragon Quest monsters that not a lot of people know about? This probably doesn't qualify. I think a lot of people know about it. But there's just something about Cruel Cumber that I think is so funny and so indicative of like the cool, quirky tone of Dragon Quest. Cruel Cumber is a big one for me. Is this exactly like Yakuza 1, or do they carry over all of the systems from Yakuza 0 into Kiwami? There's a lot more Yakuza 1 than Yakuza 0. Basically, the big things that they carried over from 0 are the styles and the completion events. But there's a lot of Yakuza 1 here. It is a pretty faithful remake. There are new story scenes. So far, they've primarily focused on Nishiki, scattered throughout. But for the most part, it is Yakuza 1. Oh, we gotta go to abilities. Yeah. Okay, what's nice about this dragon tree is you just automatically get these things. You don't have to invest experience points in them. You just get them for doing the requirement. And so the one we just got is when we're wielding a dagger. We're going to do some sick mad dog nonsense. Press triangle when wielding a dagger. Great. The Majima stab. Where's Punk Ass Abe? So I actually ran into Punk Ass Abe. Punk Ass Abe is 100% in this game. He's in the beginning of the game. You run into a character, and his name is Punk Ass Abe. I unfortunately probably won't be able to show it to you, but when and if you get this, be on the lookout for Punk Ass Abe. When we get a Super Robot stream, I would love to stream Super Robot. There's a lot of things I would love to stream. It's just... I'll talk about this at the end, but we're kind of getting to a point where I'll have to stream less. Things are getting pretty intense in terms of reviews and events. Like, I'm gone most of next week for an event. Like, I'm gone Monday through Thursday next week. And so, in an effort to do more stuff, to do more videos, I'm probably going to have to stream less. Which sucks. I really enjoy streaming. I really enjoy Ben's Dojo and Paper Mario and all that stuff. It's just... it doesn't take priority over the videos. Especially as we enter the fall. Have you ever heard of Pocket Circuit? They really meant to go to Pocket Circuit.
Cool.
Pocket Circuit? That sounds vaguely familiar. Oh, you remember, it's those little cars you can put in motors, you can put motors in and race. It was such a big fad in the 80s. Oh yeah, my older brother used to have one, and he loved tinkering with all the little parts. It feels really dark in this room. Is the lighting okay? Yeah, the lighting's okay. Cool. Well, it's making a comeback. There's a Pocket Circuit Stadium just west of Shichifuku Street. Want to go? Sure, I want to make my vehicle really cute. I used to play Pocket Circuit a long time ago, so it's still popular, huh? Maybe I'll drop by the stadium. I think, since we only have 5 minutes left, a proper way to end a Yakuza stream is to either do karaoke or cabaret. We do one of the two. What do you guys think? Karaoke? Okay. Karaoke. Let's do it up. It's probably faster to just fight these guys. Street punks.
邪魔だ。
I hope you've enjoyed this early look at Yakuza Kiwami. I hope it was informative for you. If you have any other questions, always feel free to reach out to me. We're gonna be streaming 3 hours of Paper Mario after this, so you can talk to me there. Excuse me, sir. Are you there? Are you talking to me? Yes, I am. What do you want? Not to intrude, but I'm a practitioner of palmistry, and the aura of your hands compels me. May I see them? A lot of creeps in Yakuza. I've been burned one too many times by this kind of thing. I'm not interested. He's not gonna let me go.
Eh?
No, 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 no. Sir, please. It'll only take a moment. You're really starting to pester me. I want hair as sick as Kazuma's. I won't even ask for money. This is purely to satisfy my burning curiosity. Please show me your hand. Fine, if it means that much to you. Thank you so much. Let us see where these lines lead. This happens so much to Kazuma, where some creep comes up, asks a weird thing, and he acts all hard, and then with a little bit of a push, he just gives in. He gives in to the freaks every time. You have a stubborn streak, but it's also kind of a burning determination in its own way. I love the just intense zoom in on the hand. Could this be? Nani? There's a sign of struggle etched along these lines. This isn't looking good. Does a recent hardship ring any bells? I've had my fair share of hardships, but hasn't everyone? That's pretty vague. Too vague, you say? Then we must go deeper. May I see your palm once more, sir? I must see this through. Sure. See it. The struggle ends and a drastic change. Has something you've believed in for a long time recently turned out for the worst? For the worse. A change in something I believed in. Could that mean Nishiki or even Kazuma-san being shot? Ah, phew. I think that was more descriptive, right? You could see all of that in my hand? I mean, some recent events like those do come to mind. Not everything was perfect, but you got pretty close. Naturally, sir. Based on what I've read in your palm, I have some news that will literally change your fate. Sounds pretty dramatic. Indeed, if you have a few minutes, I can change your life. No, we gotta do karaoke.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you. Don't worry. Sing alone. These are the two saddest options. You can either sing alone or leave. So sad. Ah, great. Please, follow me. Sing along, clap, maracas, tambourine. Great. Look at that little Kazuma. This is our song. This is absolutely our song. I wish I could pay more attention to what was going on behind the button presses. This is Kazuma in prison, recounting his time in prison. You know, just taking vegetables. Getting ready to fight with his vegetables. How we do? Animal judges that look kind of creepy. We did okay. Karaoke King? I'll take it. Alright. We're gonna save, and then that'll do it for the Yakuza Kiwami portion of the stream. Stick around for some Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. We'll be doing 3 hours of that. I am gonna take a quick break in between the streams, just to get set up real quick. Should only take me a couple minutes. Darth Marth, 6 months in a row. Gonna give out a resub shout out before we end. Here's some Brad hype for you. But yeah, I hope this stream was informative. If you have any other questions, you can ask me during the next part of the stream or on Twitter. All that stuff. I try to respond to as many questions as I can. So, thanks, guys. Yakuza's pretty fun. Alright, I will be back in just a couple minutes. Boop!